Is it time to live a more simple life? Are you tired of everything going on right now where you live, especially if you are in the US? Are you tired of constantly waking up to who's fighting who? Who passed this law? Who did something unprecedented? Like, whose side is worse? Whose side is stupid? Whose side is smart? Whose side is richer? Whose side is more American? Whose side is like needs to leave? Are you tired of all of that? I am. I sure am. And I don't even live in the US. It's like I can't even imagine having to live that way 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I go to the US every month to go see my dad because he's 92 years old. And every time I go there, I get a sense of definitely a reverse culture shock. There are things that you get used to living a simpler life, like I do here in Mexico, in Guanajuato. Even things as simple as driving. I drive here, and there are way less rules here when you're driving than there is in the US. And sometimes when I get back behind the wheel in the US, I forget that I have to use the turn signal. I forget that I can't just go into a lane because I feel like it. I have to actually make complete stops at stop signs, and there are a lot of things that you get used to when you live a simple life and you have other priorities. My daily priorities are who I'm going to be meeting up with that day, friends that want to meet up for coffee, work that I have to do that I can do online, whether I'm going to do it at home or if I'm going to do it from a cafe, or if I'm going to walk around town and enjoy the sights. If I have a vet appointment, because that seems to be my life lately, our dogs have needed a lot of vet attention. One is a 16-year-old, and I've got a brand new adopted one that is, I think, a year and a half old. And we lost a dog who ran away. Her mom, we adopted two. One ran away, and we've been looking for her for the past week. By the way, if you've been following my videos, Ash still has not been found, but we have actually accepted that, and we just hope that she is in a very safe and warm and kind and loving place. But we've accepted the fact that maybe she wasn't meant to be ours. A simple life here in Guanajuato, where we go grocery shopping, not just at the grocery store, but at the local tiendas, where we shop with the local the ladies who sell their fruits and veggies from their backyards, and where we have dinners and drinks and gatherings at our local friends' homes at any time of the week, any time of the day. There's no hustle and bustle of the 9 to 5. If there is, you don't feel it. People actually work, obviously. This isn't a utopia. And people still work for a living and live out their daily lives. But it's not front and center. It's not constantly shoved in your face. Here, everywhere you look, and this is one of my favorite parts about Mexico and the Philippines, but Mexico, because this is where I'm at, is whenever you go out into town, you see multi-generations hanging out together. Here, the elderly are not pushed aside as a burden and just kept at home, hidden from the rest of the world. They take out grandma and grandpa. Even if grandma and grandpa are on a wheelchair, they will carry that wheelchair just to get them into the right spot so that they can watch the symphony that plays in the main Jardin every Thursday night. And you'll see multi-generations, the little tiny grandkids and the cousins and the aunts and the uncles and the brothers and sisters and just all ages hanging out with grandma and grandpa, and it's just heartwarming. I love seeing that. The elderly here are not left to die in some dark room in the house. People love their elderly here and they respect their elderly, and you see it all over the place. You see children running around playing games. I saw a kid playing with a toy gun the other day, and I think I caught it on film. But my first reaction was, oh man, if that kid was playing with that toy gun in the States, he probably would have been mistaken for some, mass shooter and shot down. That's how Americans think. I know, I'm an American too. I go there once a month. I hear everything. It's crazy. Police here don't shoot people because of their color. They don't even shoot people. They don't even have guns. It's crazy. Cops here don't even have guns. The state police don't have guns, but the federal police do. And if I'm wrong about this, that's just what I've observed. If you're if you're one of the Guanajuato police and that's wrong, and you're watching this, please correct me below in the comments. But yeah, the police here are very kind. I know that police get a bad rap in Mexico City and all around Mexico, but here in Guanajuato, I've never had an issue with the cops. In fact, I love their presence because here there's federal police, and those police mean business. People are, behave around them. Do you have the occasional crime? Absolutely, there's crime. The occasional crime, but it's not sensationalized. It's not like put on the front page of news to make you scared out of your life to leave your homes. People here are encouraged to step out of your house, to be involved with the community, to go get your bread from the bakery, go get your meat from the butcher, go get your veggies from the vegetable place, go get your coffee from the coffee distributor. People here are encouraged to walk. It's the simple life. Can you have your groceries delivered? Absolutely. Can you have food delivered from a restaurant? Great, yes, you can here in Guanajuato. It's limited, it's not that much, but it's there. You can have it done. Can you have, supplies from the OXXO, or like what's equivalent to 7-Elevens, delivered to your home? Yes, you can have that. You need a toothbrush and you don't want to walk all the way down because it's just too many steps? Yeah, you can have that delivered. I love it. I love it. You can actually have the comforts of Western life, of like the comforts of, in the US, where you have everything at your fingertips. Everything's just literally a 2-minute drive away. You can have that here too, but the difference is you just might have to wait a little longer for it. Instead of 2 minutes, you might have to wait, 10 minutes, 20 minutes to get it delivered. Does Amazon deliver? Absolutely. Do you have specialty care, things that you need for your hair, for your skin, beauty products and stuff that are specialized that you need? Can you get them? Absolutely. We have them here. Guanajuato, I love Guanajuato so much because you get that small town, simple life, like feeling, and just everything about it is simple life, small town living with access to the comforts of home, meaning everything can still be at your fingertips, but the lifestyle that you lead is about, instead of going to the gym, which there are gyms as well, you go walk up and down the alleys. That in itself is exercise enough. You walk up and down the alleys, pick up one of these stones here, find a loose one, and start doing some bicep curls. Start doing some shoulder presses with them. Put it back, along the road where you find it, especially if you're hiking in the mountains. Speaking of hikes, go for a hike, which is about a 15-minute taxi ride at the edge of town, or if you live near the top of town, it's literally in your backyard. There are trails. So much is available and so much is ready here in Guanajuato. And it's just for those people who love art, who love music, who love that small town feel, who are ready to live a simple life with really close friends, real friends, friends who will actually step up when you need, who are actually going to be there when you're in a time of need. This is a this is a place. This is an option. I'm not saying it's the option because I haven't been to every place around the world, but it is an option. Out of the many places that I have been in the world, this is the one that pulled me in, that drew my heart in and opened it even more. This city not just pulled my heart in, but opened it so much to, I mean, it's improved my family life, it's improved my love life, it's improved my friendships. It's just made me a better person. And I know, some of you are probably thinking, how can a city do that? It's not just the city. Yeah, it is a gorgeous city. Right now I'm sitting in front of a lake, a presa, reservoir lake, and enjoying peace and quiet and listening to the ducks and birds around and the occasional dogs across the presa. And it's like 2 in the afternoon. That's the simple life. If that's appealing to you, if you just want more time to be able to breathe and allow your mind to settle, because I know if you're living in the US, your mind is more like a snow globe that's being shooken, is that a word? Is being shaken, like over and over and over, and like each one of those speckles, those like dots inside of that snow globe is a thought. And your each thought is just like being shaken by world news, by the president's actions, by the inauguration, whether you're a Republican, whether you're a Democrat, whether you are brown, whether you are white. It's tiring. You know what Guanajuato or places like Mexico allow you to do? It allows you to just stop that snow globe from shaking so much, allows all those thoughts to just settle down and clear your mind and breathe and actually hear the birds and actually hear the ducks and actually hear your thoughts. And you get to remember who you really are and not other people telling you who you should be. No matter what age you are, whether you're watching this and you're 18 or you're watching this and you're 85, doesn't matter. You get to come back to who you are by living a more simple life in a place like this. You get to remember who you are. You get to remember what you really stand for, that you deserve to live an exceptional life, especially if you're on your second chapter, your second half of life, if you're a retiree. You get to remember to enjoy life again instead of constantly being bombarded with everything you should be worried about, everything you should be afraid of, everything that you should panic over, anything that you should send your money to, because you're not, a true Republican if you don't send your money to that political party. You're not a true Democrat if you don't donate to these charities and to these this political party and to get this person elected. Sometimes you just need to. It's too much to worry about. Let me just go have a sweetbread and a cup of coffee and talk to me later about who I should donate my money to. But the news should no longer be at the forefront of your existence. It should be, this should be at the forefront of your existence. Serenity, peace, enjoying life should be at the forefront. Anyway, I know, I got carried away there. I just am so passionate about sharing my life here in Guanajuato, and you've seen it. I'm not just painting I don't just paint a glorious utopia. I share all of the cracks, all of the pitfalls as well when you live in a town like this, because it comes with it. It's part of the experience. But you know what? Any pitfall that I've ever experienced here and possibly will experience can is nothing compared to the fear and the anxiety and the frustration and the stress and the chest palpitations that I experience when I'm in the US. I will take these pitfalls any day. And then maybe one day when the US gets its act together and actually acts like a united states of America and united people of America, then I'll come back. But I don't think they're missing me anyway. Except for my family. My family misses me, and my friends. But other than that, I'm like a speck I'm like a grain of sand in the population of the United States, and whether I'm there or not is they don't care. And it's the same for you as well. So as a speck of sand, as a grain of sand, I'm just gonna go ahead and live my best life right here in Mexico or wherever else other than the United States. Anyway, okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.